Now, when you're thinking about getting a new microphone for your studio, you want to make sure that you can get one that's going to last you for a number of years. And this, the Shure SM7B, has been the gold standard creme de la creme for indoor microphones for a number of years. But the big question is this microphone still the absolute king in 2025? Now, although I bought this brand spanking new off of Amazon, and this is exactly how it comes in the box if you buy it brand spanking new, this isn't a new microphone. Yes, this is new, I bought it brand new, but the microphone has been out for almost 25 years. The Shure SM7 was released in 1973, and then they released the SM7B, as we know it today, in 2001. So this has been out for nearly 25 years, and it's still used everywhere by podcasters, streamers, YouTubers, content creators, even in professional recording studios. This is the microphone you see pretty much everywhere, and it is the gold standard. The only other microphone that compares to this is the Electro Voice RE20, but this is one that's used much more often than that one. But is it still any good? Well, let's unbox this and test it and see if it's still the king of microphones.
So what exactly is this microphone? Well, the Shure SM7B is a cardioid dynamic microphone. Now, what that means in real life is that it is designed to be in a studio setting. It is designed to be attached to some sort of boom arm or desk mount, and you have the microphone about 2 or 3 inches from your face and you talk directly into it. It only really works if you're talking directly into the microphone at a sort of 30-degree angle. Now, if you are sort of talking to the side, or you turn your head away and talk in the opposite direction, you can get the audio, but it won't sound that good. It won't sound that decent because the microphone is designed to be used at close proximity. Now, included in the box, you get the Shure SM7B microphone itself, a secondary windscreen in case you want to change it up, a switch cover plate, and some other little screws and accessories. Who is this microphone designed for? It is designed for people in a studio setting, whether you're a streamer, a broadcaster, or a YouTuber, whoever you are. If you're in a studio setting and you use your microphone for talking head style videos, this microphone will deliver smooth, warm vocals every single time. The SM7B captures and enhances the finer details of the human voice while blocking out all the distractions. To get the most out of this, I would listen back on headphones. Okay, so now this is a test of the Shure SM7B microphone. Now, this is exactly how my videos are going to look going forward. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to articulate everything I'm saying to test out this microphone to see if it really is as good as we think it is. Now, I have done a number of things to try and make this sound as good as it can. I have sound treated this room. So before, in the last studio, I had a carpet on the floor, and that was pretty much all I had for my sound treatment in a way. That's literally all I had. In this room, what I've done is I've still got the carpet on the floor. Obviously, we've got some furniture, which helps with absorbing sound. We've got some blackout curtains, which are good for absorbing a little bit of sound. And then directly behind me, as you can see, that wall panel behind me, that is an acoustic wall panel. And that takes up the entirety of this wall behind me. And that is very easy to fit. It's basically just some wood panels that I bought from my local hardware store that have a thick black felt that runs along the back of them. And before you start worrying about it being prone to be setting on fire, it is completely fireproof. It's been tested to be fireproof. So it is for obviously the wood, not so much, but the actual board itself and the felt is meant to be fireproof. It's very easy to fit to your wall. You just get some black screws and just screw them in straight into the wall, straight through the felt so you can't see the screws. Very easy to install. And I've done that now that is an acoustic wall now. And then in front of me, directly in front of me behind my monitor, I have exactly the same acoustic sound panels, but instead I've put this greenery over it, so it creates sort of a bit of a grassy, bit of an earthy feel to the room. So there's still an acoustic panel there. It takes up half the wall, but it's just been covered with some greenery. And then I've got another acoustic panel on this wall in front of me. It's not a massive one, but it's better than nothing. And then my next thing I want to do, the last thing, is to get some big acoustic sound panels, some big like canvas sound panels, and then mount them on the ceiling. So I have one directly above me and one on the other side of the room over there. So that's the last thing that I want to do in order to sound treat this room. But other than that, this room is pretty good for sound treatment now, with the acoustic panels, the carpet, the furniture, the curtains, and then those acoustic panels are just going to complete the whole look. And now the Shure SM7B is meant to be one of the best microphones out there. Now, for years, the two gold standard for microphones were the Shure SM7B and the Electro Voice RE20. Both of them are years old now, but they are still widely regarded as the best in the industry. They are absolutely incredible. They produce the best audio quality. Now, this is obviously an expensive microphone. This cost me £325, so it's about $350-ish to get this microphone. So it's not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. It is expensive. Now, one of the downsides to the Shure SM7B is that it comes out quite low. The volume is really, really low on it straight out of the box. So when you're buying a microphone like this, for example, let's look at my previous microphone, the Deity VO7U, which was a USB podcast microphone that I used for a very long time. The good thing about that microphone is that it is literally plug and play. It comes with a USB cable in the box. It comes with a boom arm in the box, and it comes with a microphone. And all you do is plug the USB into the microphone, plug the other end into your computer, connect up the boom arm and the microphone and everything, and set it all up. And you could just record straight away and you're good to go. And the audio is going to sound pretty decent. The thing with the Shure SM7B is the microphone by itself is £325 here in the UK. Then on top of that, you need to get a boom arm because you can't buy it with a boom arm. You can buy bundles, but they're third-party boom arms. So you need to get a boom arm. Now, I here have the Elgato Wave mic arm, which I think is one of the best you can get at the moment. Now, that is about £100, just under £100, depending on when you buy it. So now you've got £425 on the microphone and the boom arm. On top of that, you need a very high quality XLR cable because this is an XLR microphone. It is not a USB mic. You can't just plug it straight into your computer. So then I've got a high quality XLR cable. Now, to get a really, really good one, you're buying the microphone and everything else, you might as well invest in a good cable to give you the best quality. To get a really, really good one, that's about £60. So now we're up to like £460 just for the audio. And I've not even connected it to anything yet. Now, the downside is that because it's an XLR cable, you need to connect it to an audio interface because the audio interface needs to do the audio processing. With the Shure SM7B, it is but remember I said the audio comes out really, really low. So what you need to do is buy something like a cloud lifter or a FET head or a third-party device that boosts the gain of that microphone to make it sound like decent so you can actually hear what's coming out of it. Now, I'm lucky because my beautiful, amazing wife bought me the Rodecaster Duo for Christmas. So that is an all-in-one audio production suite. So that is an audio suite. It has revolutionary preamps in it, so you don't need something like a cloud lifter. You don't need that. You can just plug the XLR cable from your microphone into the Rodecaster Duo. It recognizes that it is a Shure SM7B. It already has a preset for it and it will boost the gain. I've got this currently set to 58 decibels of gain and it's completely clean gain with revolutionary preamps. So you're not going to get any noise or background like hissing or anything like that. This is going to sound brilliant straight out of the box connected to the Rodecaster Duo. It then does all of your audio processing as well. So it cleans up the audio. It makes it sound fresh. It makes it sound crisp and punchy and sparkle, as it says on the Rodecaster Duo. It does all of your audio processing. Now, the Rodecaster Duo is about £400. So now, with everything I've said, the Shure SM7B, the mic arm, the high quality XLR cable, and the audio interface, the Rodecaster Duo, the wire for the cable from this is connected to the Rodecaster Duo, and then the Rodecaster Duo is connected to your computer, and that's how you get the audio. Now, we're talking about almost £1,000 or $1,000 worth of gear here just so you can have higher quality audio. Now, you don't need all of this. This is just the gold standard. This is the best it's going to sound. This is absolutely the top of how your audio can sound. Now, the negatives to this is it's not mobile. You can't take it with you anywhere. This is for indoors, talking head videos, podcasts, videos just like this. If I want to go out and about, I need to take something like the DJI Mic 2 with me and my Osmo Pocket 3. That's my mobile camera and audio kit for when I'm out and about. But for in the studio, for all my talking head videos, this is what I'm going to be using going forward. Because yes, it's a lot of money, but it's an investment in my business. It's an investment in my kit and in my gear that I can use for a number of years. And I don't anticipate that I'm going to have to change the Shure SM7B or the cable or the Rodecaster Duo for a number of years. This is set now for a while at least. The camera, maybe I will change up my lenses, maybe I'll change up some lighting in here, maybe I'll change the way I'm shooting, but for now, this is something I'm very, very happy with, and I think it sounds great. I've already listened to a test sample of this. It sounds brilliant. Now, you have to weigh up whether this is going to be good for you or not, because if you have the money to get a Rodecaster Duo, to get the cable, to get the microphone, to get the boom arm, then I would say do it, because it's something that's going to last you for a very long time, and it is incredibly versatile. The Rodecaster Duo can be used for streaming, for podcasts. It can record internally. I've got a whole dedicated video coming out just on a Rodecaster Duo because it's such a good bit of kit. It is incredible. But talking about the microphone setup, if you want to do it and you can do it, then great. If you don't have the budget for that, then get something like the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, because you can get yourself a very good quality camera and a very good quality microphone that comes with it. And that whole setup, the camera and the microphone, is about £600 or $650 there or thereabouts. And that whole setup is completely mobile. You can use it as a talking head video for your YouTube videos. You can use it when you're out and about vlogging. You can use it for client work if you really want to. You can use it for pretty much anything. But I'm just showing you how good this is. Now, this is still, in my opinion, the gold standard for 2025, 2026, whenever you're watching this video. Doesn't matter how old this microphone is, it still sounds absolutely phenomenal. And I'm going to be using this going forward. So I would highly recommend this. Now, bear in mind, it is a XLR mic, so you do need an audio interface. The gain is really, really low, so you do need something else to boost it. Now, if you get the Rodecaster Duo, you don't need to buy something else. But if you don't, then you would need to find something else in order to boost the audio. So you need to weigh up what you're going to be using this for. If all you're doing is streaming or podcasts or talking head videos in your studio, then this is amazing and I would highly recommend it. If you're not really in your studio that much and you're more about being out and about run and gun type stuff, then you don't really need this sort of setup. So let me know in the comments what you think, how it sounds, what you think. I would recommend watching this video back. I know I'm saying this at the end of the video. It's a bit stupid. I should have said it at the beginning. But I would recommend watching this back with a pair of good quality headphones, because then you'll get the true sound of how this sounds. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. I still think this is incredible, and I'm looking forward to using it in a lot of my upcoming videos. And if you do want to see my full review of the Rodecaster Duo, then when that video's out, I will leave that up here for you.